Hello everyone, my name is Emilio Vasquez and today I will be performing my persuasive speech. This here is my audience. Now before I actually get into what I will be discussing today, let's just go ahead and put this into perspective real quick. Let's say you finally made it right. You have just graduated high school and you now have the skills to land yourself a good paying job without the need to take on student debt. For many students, this actually is possible, and that is through career and trade education. But many students just won't get to know it. This leads me on to my topic, which is increasing the emphasis on career and trade education for teens. My general purpose today will be to persuade you guys, my audience, as to the fact that high school should shift their focus towards career and trade education by giving students more information about different career options. High school should put more emphasis on career and trade education because many students do not know enough about skilled trades. Trade careers can provide great opportunities, and schools should help students explore that and not just the four-year college path. Now, I chose this topic because I think students should know about all of their options after high school. Like I said, it's still just college. After doing some research, I learned that trade careers are growing in numbers and can lead students to successful and rewarding jobs. Now, no matter what kind of career you wish to pursue after high school, everyone should have the right to learn about all of their career choices. Today, I will explain why career and trade education needs more attention in high schools and why schools should do a better job preparing students for the many different career paths available to them. First, I will talk about the problem. Second, I will explain why the problem even exists. And finally, I will share some ways in which teachers can actually fix it. So, let's begin. Many high schools spend more time preparing students for college rather than teaching them about career and trade education. And as a result, many students graduate without knowing much about skilled trade careers. According to my source, the National Center for Education Statistics, career and technical education helps students build job skills and prepare for different careers. But even then, with all these valuable benefits, many students do not get enough information about said CTE education. To follow up on this, one of my surveys shows that many students feel the same way. Out of the 13 people I surveyed, 61% said schools do not provide enough information about career and trade education. Also, 84% said they had never even talked with a counselor or a teacher about skilled trade careers before. Now that we've looked at the problem, let's talk about why it actually happens. This problem begins because schools tend to focus more on careers regarding college rather than others. Many students grow up believing that a four-year college is the only path to success, myself included. Students often hear about college more than they do about trade schools. Because of this, many students never think about or even consider learning a trade. Some students also end up with debt from student loans that they could have completely avoided. For example, Georgetown University found that many skilled trade jobs pay well and do not require a bachelor's degree, contrary to believing that you have to take all these loans and student debts in order to achieve the education. Moving on, some schools do not have enough career and technical education programs. Research shows that students in CTE programs are more likely to graduate and find good jobs after school. Not only that, but the Association for Career and Technical Education says there is a growing need for skilled workers in fields like healthcare, construction, manufacturing, and technology. Knowing what causes a problem, let's now look at how schools can actually solve it. High schools should give students more opportunities to learn about career and trade educations. To begin with, schools should offer more career and technical education classes. Students should have more hands-on learning opportunities. Said opportunities will get them to interact, work, and learn with local businesses and trade schools in order to give students the real-life experience. Also, schools should give as much attention to college and trade careers as they do for other career paths. There are many ways this can be done. For one, counselors should talk about trade schools just as much as they talk about college. Then, schools should invite trade schools and local employees to career fairs. And lastly, students should have chances to visit trade schools or job sites as as part of educational trips. Adding on, another of my surveys shows that students support these ideas. About 92% of the people I surveyed agreed that schools should give career and trade education the same attention as college preparation. Also, about 85% agreed that schools should offer more hands-on career and technical education classes. And about 69% said they would take more career and trade classes if they were available to them. In conclusion, career and trade education deserves more attention in our schools. Today I talked about the problem, why said problem happens, and how schools can fix it by giving students more opportunities to learn about career and trade education. I encourage you to keep an open mind about different career paths and take into consideration the various other choices you have after high school. Success looks different for everyone, and every student should have a chance to find just the path that is right for them. Here's my audience.